So although I've already put back together and tidied up one of the engine mounts, which seemed in all right condition, now I've got to the second one, I can pretty much squish it flat with my fingers. So I think this one's probably a little bit past it. It's just got a bit more perishing on this side than the other as well. So while it's all apart, might as well shell out some new engine mounts as well. So while I was eyeing up the PPF and how I was going to tidy that up, I happened to spot that there's a crack in it where the metal sleeve has expanded and caused it to split, which is a bit annoying. If I had a TIG welder, it'd probably be no problem at all. But I've just ordered another PPF off eBay. I'm sure it'll be here in a couple of days, and I think it's got a slightly different diff mount, so I'll just swap it off. But this one's come off fine. Yeah, and it'd be a shame, but oh well, no point cleaning this one up if it's already got a big break in it. Better have something nice and robust. Sometimes it's just nice to take a pause from doing the dreary, mucky, taking things apart, cleaning them up, and just take a minute to just look at the progress so far and get a little inkling of what it's all going to look like when it all comes together. Because when it's a manky looking pile of bits on the floor, it's hard to feel particularly inspired, but we're getting there. Got more bits down for paint now. Baby monitor's stayed quiet. The ABS pumps kind of next to do, and the brake servos looks fairly new anyway after a quick wipe down. I think someone must have replaced it before. And yeah, nice shiny black painted parts looking good. And I suppose the reality is it isn't actually that far away from being fully reassembled as a skate. Just really the clutch and the powder coating and a few bushes, a couple of bearings and a bit more elbow grease, and then we'll be suddenly looking at half a car again, which would be nice. subframe brace. Because the car never came with one when we got it. And I wanted to be able to get powder coated along with everything else. And I couldn't really make my own one up without at least having a template and the body. Because I've got to get the powder coating done first. I figured I've got to get it now. And hopefully it's still solid enough to go again. Little rough up there, but otherwise feels alright. Not bad for 30 quid. Not entirely sure where the bracing bar here goes, but I'll find some pictures of the underside of the car and go with that. But here we are, another one for the powder coating pile. Well, it's quite nice to see a little bit more orange popping out again. And turned out right. It didn't. If there is a World's Most Impatient Painter award, I think that should probably go to me. I'm so ashamed by how terrible this has turned out that I'm going to sand it back and do it again. Whoops. In the meantime, however, another delivery. And I've just swapped across so I don't lose them, all of the diff spacers that worked with the other diff. So I don't know if I'll have to change them again for the Torsen, but I'll see what spacers work and hopefully it works. But yeah, no cracks on this PPF, so yeah, should be good to go again. Got all the nasty paint bits off that I need to, and now I should be able to just coat it up a little bit better. Tidied up the silver just with a brush this time because it's a bit easier than having to do all the masking. But yeah, it'll come back together. So I've got the paint looking a little bit better now. My new blue masking tape's turned up so I can do a better job of masking. Made a start on the front hubs, and I managed to get both ABS sensors out. One of them came out nice and easily. One of them has turned into copper powder. Took a lot of smashing out, but not too bad. I've just started to undo the staves on the centre nuts because otherwise I can't get to the bolts that secure the heat shields. The dust shields, and the dust shields have to come off. I've managed to get a split pin out of the ball joints, and everything's just now soaking for ready for undoing. So hopefully the last of the bolts undo and the hub and the bearing will come off nicely, and so do the back plates. But yeah, nice little bit of progress for this evening, but it's now 10:30 at night and I feel like I want to go to bed now. So night night. And now the sun's come out, other jobs start calling, so onto the mowing the grass, getting all that sorted, and I need to make a big push to sell the other MX5 to fund the rest of the project. I previously had a bit of an issue with a leak from a bad seal in the car, and after fixing the leak I'd left the double layer carpets out for a while because they made it extremely difficult to dry, until I was confident that the leak had been abated and there was no more water getting in. So it seemed like a good time to get the carpets fitted back in, put it all back together, give it a bit of a wipe down, quick wash, and have another go at re-advertising it.